when we are considering a product, building a product or building the first version of it, or let's call it as POC or MVP anything. So many entrepreneurs fails to differentiate what is the must to be feature and good to be feature, and how they could prioritize it, and the difference between POC and MVP. So these are the terms which they think about a same level, but these two has a different functions and different use case altogether. And how from a student or from an entrepreneur point of view, how should I take a product building approach first, from my idea to now I got the clear problem, I got a proper idea in shape. Let's say I have a product roadmap. How should I pull and push the features? How should I pull and push the architecture of the product right here?
That is a big area, and I think most of the startup also need to focus on idea is ready. They understood the problem. Now it's time to work out on the first architectural, that is the POC, proof of concept. Okay, so basically most of the startups, what they usually do is they will engage in a you can say a proof of concept while doing a proper sketching. You have seen in any prototype lab what they usually do is first they will do a raw sketch, okay, and make it in a CAD in form, okay, and they will try to build through 3D printers, existing printer, and yes, the first sense of the features, okay, when they put their 3D printer and the product comes out, they try to associate it with the problems, first problem, the major problem or the master problem that they are going to indulge with that. POC, always remember, POC gives you an exact sense where your project is going to
All right.
go forward, okay. That every startup need to understand, my first POC is my baby, okay, that is in the raw form, okay. It try to solve major of the problem what the statement says, but
So
yes,
in a layman term, shall I say it as like ensuring uh, the idea solving the purpose?
exactly, maybe.
Yes or no? So for ensuring that, the first build is called POC.
Exactly. Okay. Once your POC is established, now definitely you want to test it in external environment. Take that raw POC. Once you go out in the external environment, when anybody interact with that POC, you will understand what are the features it
Exactly.
required, the value of that POC. Then it comes, the first iteration starts with your first, we call it as a minimum viable product. The more you interact, the more you iterate, okay. So it can be a first phase iteration, second phase iteration, third phase iteration. Slowly you will understand ki my primary problem may not be the first primary problem, the secondary problem that I assume to be secondary, it is the primary problem.
Exactly.
So the interaction in the external environment gives you much more awareness about how shall I proceed with. So minimum I will request building your first iteration in MVP, at least 100 customers you should visit. Then only you can understand the real value that comes out from that MVP. Okay. In software per se, I should recommend 1000. Then only you can understand ki the data that comes
Exactly.
out, it will flow. But for a physical product, 100 to 500 is a good number. Okay, to start with the first interaction. Okay, then slowly you iterate, first iteration, second iteration, third iteration. Then you will understand the value of product market fit. Okay, here the most important concept is the product market fit. Your MVP will tell you is your current features of the product will work in the market or not, because you will have a clear data which is coming out from the interaction. So I think your audience is now clear differentiation between POC and an MVP. Okay.
Yeah.